biggest motivation to find a way to make this cheese, to stack the bread, you know what I'm saying, start saving, to do what I gotta do to make my own money. Ain't no way we working for $12 an hour, 13, 14, 15, anything under $20 an hour. Like, 20, that's not even lunch for real. Imagine you spend an hour at work, and then out of that hour, some of that goes to your lunch, and then out of that, some of that also goes to your gas money, or your Uber, or this stuff like that. Like, twin, we need to stack that cheese, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really so many different ways to make $20 in the hour at home, or being productive on your own. Why are we working in the system? Why can't we make this cheese in 10 minutes? Why are we not doing something to make this cheese in 30 minutes? Why are we not doing something to make it quicker than that? You know what I'm saying? Make your own way to make $40 an hour. You know what I'm saying? Get what you got to get done, and start everything's gonna flow.
How come jobs that barely pay you anything, the managers talk to you crazy and they treat you the worst? But the jobs where you be making like six figures and barely even have to lift a finger, everybody's super nice and understanding and accommodating to one another. Because I've been on both sides of the spectrum. So it's like, I feel like if you're going to be rude to me, you should at least pay me more. Like, add that in as compensation. So I got to put up with emotional distress.
In her words, add a couple extra dollars per hour for that emotional distress. Throw a couple extra dollars on my therapy bill, because I'm going to need it working here.
Now, I'm going to keep it a stack with y'all, bro. Like, y'all can take things personal if y'all want to. Y'all can feel how y'all feel. But at the end of the day, bro, it's really just a earning problem. Like, if a job is telling you, well, not necessarily telling you, but if a job is paying you a certain amount of money per hour, that's what they feel that your job is worth. And it's kind of sad, bro, because you're always going to have people say, well, get a job, work a job. Let's just keep it a stack and say, get a job that is going to pay you a good amount of money so that you're not just in survival mode. Because when you put in so many hours of your life into these jobs and you're left with barely making it, is literally not a good feeling.
That's what job stands for. Job stands for just over broke. There's a difference between a job and a career. A job is something that just gets you from ground zero. Most people, they just want a job, right? They came from not having no money at all. It's going to put some money in your pocket. It will not have you living good. It's going to keep you stagnant, stuck at that level 1. If you want to get to a level 2, 3, 4, 5, get you a career. It's a difference now. Careers are hard to come by. Let me throw that out there as well. You won't go no higher than that. You might even go lower. Things going up, accept that pay. So you either stay here or go down here. It might be a little bit of fluctuation from here to here to here.
Yo, these fucking jobs need to pay more. I'm sorry, but nobody talks about this shit. So, in my line of work, right, this is maybe $20 an hour, $22 an hour, $25 an hour. If you're super lucky, maybe 30, right? And a lot of people say, well, you know, you gotta improve yourself. Okay, let me give you a great example. Body camera, pepper spray, handcuff, baton, firearm, CPR certified, and I have a college education. I have every fucking thing you could possibly have to improve myself in this line of field. Evade training, tactical training, I have it all, right? There's nothing more I could possibly, I got a fire guard license. There's nothing I could possibly do to improve myself in this line of work. At what point are we going to discuss that the companies and the jobs are just not fucking paying people enough money, right? So somebody gets $800 a week, $850 a week, right? After taxes, that's $600, $650. How the fuck are you supposed to buy a house, get married, and have children? Like, real talk, these jobs need to fucking pay more. It's ridiculous.
30 an hour is not enough with the way the economy's set up.
Yeah, I just had to get on here and say that these jobs is not paying enough for the disrespect that they give you. Literally, like, they not paying enough for you to be working 10, 11, 12 hours. They not paying enough for you to be in there every single day. Yeah, I just had to get on here and say that these jobs is not paying enough for the disrespect that they give you. Literally, like, they not paying enough for you to be working 10, 11, 12 hours. They not paying enough for you to be in there every single day just to get a decent check. That's really sad, taking away your whole life. People got kids at home. People got they man to go home to. People got their dogs to feed. They got all that, and you can't even have your at-home life. You can't even enjoy your personal life because you got to be at work every single day because these jobs don't want to pay nothing for real. Then you got the managers talking to you crazy. Mostly black managers. I'm sorry, it's sad to say, but it's mostly black managers talking to you crazy, talking however they want to talk to you. But then once you bug back, oh, you out the door. Or I'm finna write you up to get you out the door. Like, nah, this is not that. Y'all not paying enough for that. Y'all is not paying enough to be treating y'all employees like how y'all treat them. And y'all wonder why so many of these jobs be so understaffed and so many people opening their own businesses and stuff. Like, and don't nobody want to work for these people no more. Like, look at how y'all treat y'all associates.
My first and last job was 2016. The manager, Yanni, he was like, nobody wants to stay here. He was acting as if he was confused why nobody wanted to stay at, it was an Italian restaurant, why nobody wanted to stay working there. Because y'all talk to people crazy. Basically, long story short, it was a family-owned business. They became managers just because they were the grandchildren of the owners of the business. They would come in there and treat people horribly, then wonder why nobody wanted to stay. I left after 2 months, and that was the first and last time I worked for somebody. I'm like, I would never allow nobody to talk to me like this again or treat me like this ever again. We close at 9:30. I'm there 2 a.m. and y'all got nobody there to help me. I'm closing up shop. Plenty of times I was there to 2 a.m. and they just coming back there checking how much longer. I'm thinking, why don't you come back here and help me? But y'all wonder why nobody want to stay.
Like, even in retail, warehouses, factories, because I didn't work at everything. And when I tell you, the treatment is dang near the same. Like, if I'm not getting paid 30 an hour, 35 to 40 an hour, none of that, you not finna talk to me crazy because I'm one of them associates who gonna go tick for tat, okay? I'm one of them associates, I'm one of them employees who gonna wanna make you step down as a manager because you're not gonna dare talk to me crazy. And that's what I see at a lot of jobs. It's just like, they just overdo their part. You'll be doing more duties than what you're supposed to do, you know, and then you not even getting paid nothing for real. Like, these jobs is not it no more, seriously. And people wonder why so many people don't want to work. Like, it don't even be worth it. Like, the job I'm at, I have to go to work every single day just to see a decent check. Every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, sometimes Sunday, literally just to see a decent check. And you know, I got so many bills. So I'm literally living paycheck to paycheck, like, seriously. And you know, on top of that, I'm going to work, getting talking too crazy by the managers, doing more than what I'm supposed to for little to no pay. It's just like, y'all not paying enough for all that. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to run y'all companies with these long hours and these disrespectful managers and this, that, and the third, pay more. How about that? Pay more. Because y'all not paying enough to be treating employees like how y'all treating them. I'm sorry. It's not. Y'all not. Y'all really not. Like, I don't care. I just had to get on here and go off because I just got into it with my manager. And it's not even my manager, but she a manager at the company I work at. But she wanted to sit there and talk to me crazy. Miss you. I usually ignore stuff like that because I always go to work and do my job. That's what I do. I don't never just go to work for the thrill. None of that. But, you know what I'm saying? You got the managers who gonna poke with you. Because, I don't know, they not happy at home. Or they feel like because they have higher authority, they can talk to you however. But me, I'm not the one to play with that. Like, I don't play. Like, don't play with me. You know, and I had just got into her today because she, like, I don't know. Like, it's one thing to tell me to do something because I have no, like, issue with doing what people tell me to do because, like, you know, you got to go by what the manager tell you to do. But if you say it in a certain way with an attitude, however, like I'm a little girl or I'm a dog or something like that, that's when it becomes an issue. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these managers, they come to work with these snobby attitudes, and y'all wonder why so many employees be quitting.
See, that's what was going on with me. I ignored the lady. I act as if I didn't hear her, right? But then I got my get back on them. I got one up on them. I told them, I didn't give them no 2-week notice. I told them off the whim. I'm like, I'm quitting. They was like, well, can you work the rest of the week out? You know, back then I was working Saturdays. Now I celebrate the Shabbat. I'm not working on Saturday, but back then I was a teenager. They was like, can you work your Saturday and Sunday shift? I said, yeah. Y'all think I came? No. Mind you, I was washing dishes. That's what I signed up for. But then I was sweeping floors, mopping, taking out trash, busting down boxes. They even had me stocking the inventory, putting it in there, had me wiping down counters. They had me doing everything. But I took that to my advantage. I told them I was going to be there, remember? I didn't show up. Now, I hate I put this on the chefs. The chefs was cool, but they had to end up washing the dishes. It was a terrible shift for everybody. The whole restaurant was suffering due to me not coming in there. I already knew they not going to have no help for me. Everybody else get help. They had me working by myself. So I'm not going to get no help. So now it's going to mess up their whole operation by me not coming. Then I came to get my check. They was like, where were you? You didn't show up for your shift. I said, it's confidential. Give me my check. They gave me my check. I walked out. And I had a friend that got me hired in there. I didn't do an interview or nothing. They just was like, yeah, tell them come in. I really was joking at the time, saying, hey, let me get hired with you. But they hit me up like, hey, tell your friend to come in. He called me. Hey, they said, come in here. They was already hating on me. You wearing Air Force Ones to work? You always got a different pair of Air Force Ones? I'm like, why y'all worried about what I'm wearing as long as I'm doing the job? But they was talking about what he said. He said it was confidential. That was circulating around the restaurant. So I got my get back. That's all I'm saying. I didn't have to go off on the manager. I did it in a more slick type of way.
And finding new jobs. Like, y'all not paying enough for that. I'm sorry. Like, pay more if y'all want to be, treating y'all employees bogus. Like, seriously. Then it's so much favoritism at these jobs nowadays. You got certain employees getting paid more than the others. Certain employees get lighter work than you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that. It's just like, come on now. Something got to give with these jobs. Something definitely has to give, because at this point, it's like, dang, get it together. Like, I know every company is not perfect, every job is not perfect, but it's like, these managers really lack in management skills. In these jobs, they really be unprofessional. They don't work with you. They're not trying to increase your pay for the work you do. Like, get it together. Like, and it's sad that I had to come on here looking all crazy and stuff, but I'm really riled up today because these jobs got me messed up. Okay? Messed up. Because I'm not the one for none of that. And I'm not going for none of that.